Doing sports talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, guys, your boy Taz. That's what I call him now. Taz, little dude, Guillermo Rigondeaux, right? He's been calling out Vasyl Lomachenko lately. Again, right? Vasyl Lomachenko. And, he was saying we can meet at 126 because Lomachenko is fighting at 130. And right now, Guillermo Rigondeaux is fighting at 122. Right? He fight at 126. And Lomachenko was like, no, man, we ain't going back down there. We at 130. And if we have to, we going up to 135. We got bigger fish to fry. Right? We ain't got no time. We ain't going down to 126. So Lomachenko got a little problem now, because Rigondeaux has also stated now, well, if I have to, I'll go up to 130. Right? Didn't see that one coming, but that's Taz. Reason why I call him Taz is because in all other divisions, you hear people calling each other out, wolf tickets, this and that. Well, with Rigondeaux from 118, Roman Gonzalez is what, at 115 or something. If he was getting froggy, he would come up to 118. Rigondeaux would be right there, right? If everybody left 118, went up to 122, went to 126. Everybody, we know the names: Santa Cruz, Frampton, Quigg, Selby, whatever. All of them, Mares, Abner. You left too. All of them left. Taz got everybody running in the division. Can't get a fight, right? Getting ignored. Big dudes running from him. This Taz is a little dude. Big dudes running from him. Look, 130 pounds for Lomachenko, right? I think personally is ridiculous. I think that's just too much. I think he shouldn't have to do that. It sounds reeks of desperation that he has to even say something that ludicrous, right? I think he shouldn't. I think the box community has basically given up. There's not going to be no outcry for Lomachenko to go back to 126. We acting like 126 is somewhere he hasn't been in a while. He just left it, right? And Rigo is just got at 122. He got to go up to 126, but to go to 130, right? So I don't really know, man. It's a long step, and for me personally, from the outside looking in, fellas, this is just my opinion. This fight should be important to both people. Right? It should be. In a perfect world, this should be an important fight from both sides. We got two-time Olympic gold medalists, both of you, with incredible amateur careers, right? One of them somebody don't know, and one of them is lucky that everybody know him, right? That's just lucky. That's just the state of America right now, right? So that's why that is. But at the end of the day, both of these guys are the same caliber, and they know of each other and the talent and the skill set. They know of each other. They know that would be a significant fight. They should meet somewhere. It should be an outcry for Loma to get down to 126 for this guy, right? Because this guy is decorated. This guy has stopped Nonito Donaire, and Bob Arum should want somebody to beat him, right? Because without Rigondeaux, Donaire is a megastar. He's the reason that's not happening, right? So it's the ghost of Rigondeaux. Taz got everybody running. Now, 130 pounds, like I said, is a big hump. And in most cases, if they did fight at 130, I would have to go with Lomachenko at this point, because it's just big. A bigger technician probably beats the smaller technician. I know in most cases, right? That's why, if you ask me who my favorite heavyweight was, is Lennox Lewis of all time, period. I'm going, what I mean by that is if they fought 2 out of 3 times, I'm going with Lennox Lewis against anybody, period. Because I know what I saw, and size matters. If you're going to be all them names and stuff, yeah, come walking in there, 5'10" to 6'1", weighing 210 pounds, and you're not beating Lennox Lewis. I don't care what your name is. Right? So that's just the point. And this is, some cases, this guy is a bigger technician. Rigondeaux has the goods and has a defense, but that would be a huge task. I would still watch the fight. I think that it shouldn't happen at that weight. I think it should, they should meet. I think it should be important enough to Lomachenko to do this as well. Shouldn't be one-sided, right? So let's just see what happens. Because when you're talking about a fighter that people are saying, like Mr. Rogan, right? Y'all remember a couple of weeks ago, greatest of all time, possibly could become the greatest of all time. So you got a little guy, way smaller than him, calling him out to fight one of the possibly could be the greatest of all time with all of these disadvantages. Yeah, it's smaller, way smaller, shorter, everything. I think he got him in reach though, right? But other than that, everything's very smaller. So you're talking about right now, Rigondeaux should be getting some fans. You know what I mean? Just from that. Wait a minute, I'm gonna call out possibly one of the greatest of all times. Let Rogan tell it with all these disadvantages. This is not somebody bigger than him. Calling him out like Andre Ward did Golovkin. Bigger, right? So it didn't have to happen. But then Ward had to fight Kovalev because that had to happen. You know how things happen, right? So, right, this little bitty old dude got everybody scattering. And the thing about it is he should be paid for that. That's what I said again. There should be a ducking fee, right? And when you duck openly, there should be a fee going to the other fighter that's been openly ducked because his pocket's not getting full for being the best. And the problem with boxing nowadays is no one cares who the best is. In every other sport, we want at the end of the day somebody was the best. Not with boxing. Who's popular? Who got a fan base? And all you young cats with Twitter followers and all them followers and everything. Everything's followers, man. Follow me at noneofyourdamnbusiness.com. Right? That's what you people should do and put in your work. This stuff here is what's making boxing not that interesting to some people. Casual fans. They want to know at the end of the day who is the best. And then when you start talking to casual fans and you talk any weight division, you got to talk about 4 people, right? To say who's the best. It's like, well, it could be this one because he's the WBO, and this one here is the IBF, and this was my brother's belt he just made the other day. He's a champion. All that stuff. People like, who's the best? And you can never say it. You can never say it in boxing. And then, well, why is this fight against him and him supposed to be the biggest fight, and neither one of them was the best? Well, because, man, this dude, man, what he did, he sung on Instagram and he became big. Or something, just ridiculousness. So, that's the problem with it right now, and I just think if we as boxing fans, if you do your homework, you realize who Guillermo Rigondeaux is. We all know who Lomachenko is because they're telling us, right, who he is. These are some bad, bad boys, and they've been that way for a long time. That's why they know of each other and have high, high respect for each other. There is a size difference here, right? So that's why maybe they should just meet, but I think that they should both meet somewhere where it's fair to both parties. I think it'd be ludicrous to ask one to go way up there, right, and fight, and he can possibly do it and possibly pull it off. But the problem with that is, right, is when you pull things off, then it gets ignored, right? It's not what it should be. Andre Ward's 2 wins over Kovalev should be a little bit bigger than that, right? Floyd Mayweather neutralized Manny Pacquiao, showing you guys what good wine was. This wasn't the liquor store wine. This was good wine, right? You watching top-notch stuff, but don't really realize because nobody got knocked out. And somebody was supposed to knock the other guy out, and then they didn't. There's a reason why he didn't. So those things there, kind of make it, what if Rigondeaux did go in there and beat Lomachenko at 130? Then what? You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem, right? So that's why a lot of people are just saying, man, just go up there and go fight at 130. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about to tell Lomachenko to come to 126. Ain't nobody gonna say that, and you know it. So that's what we're going through right now. I just thought it was incredible. That's why this video became so long. I thought it was just absolutely incredible to see Taz say I'll go to 130. That is absolutely incredible, and I hope he gets fans just for that statement, right? Understand what he's trying to do. This is ridiculous. The man's very, very little. I'm gonna keep saying it. Very little. He ain't supposed to be messing around with these dudes. All these dudes he's fighting is bigger than him. Have I even seen a fight with him bigger than somebody? It's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous. That's why I hope Roman Gonzalez get frog and meet him at 118, so he can be in a fight where he might be a little bit bigger. One, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. Y'all do your homework on this one, because I'm a little upset about it. I don't think you should do it, but you got to do what you got to do when you're trying to be great and trying to make sure people appreciate. See what I'm saying? Doing sports talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.